What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how amazing this DJI Mic 2 is. It is awesome because it has 32-bit internal recording, and because it is internal recording, I could take this mic and the audio I'm recording from and I can sync it up to any camera. So whether I'm syncing it up to my Canon R8, which I'm using right here, or if I want to sync it up to my Osmo Pocket 3 right here, it is going to be super easy for me to sync these cameras up in post. But let's say I want to introduce a third camera. I could take out my cell phone, go to video mode, and now I am recording on my cell phone while also using the same audio that is recorded on my DJI Mic 2. This is pretty cool. So let's jump into post and I'm going to show you how to sync all these cameras up using the internal recorded audio on the DJI Mic 2. Okay, now we are in Adobe Premiere Pro, and first I imported all my footage and my audio and I put them into their own folders or bins. So I have my audio bin, my iPhone bin, my Canon R8, and also my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This way my footage is all separated and really organized. So to begin, I am going to grab my footage from my Canon R8 because I know this is going to be my A roll, and I am going to drag this over here to create a new sequence. Now you can see I have a new sequence with my A-roll laid on it, and now I'm going to come up here and grab my audio, which is the audio I recorded on my DJI Mic 2. So I am going to select this file because I know this is the file I want to use, and I am also going to just drag this over on my sequence. Now in order to line these up, you can right click inside Adobe Premiere and you can go to synchronize, and this is going to take those files and it is going to automatically sync them. So if I hit OK, it is going to just take a couple seconds, and you can see my files are automatically synced inside Adobe Premiere. So now if I play this back,
it's really incredible.
You can hear the audio files which are scratched from my camera.
It's going to save a lot of headaches.
Doesn't sound that good, but once I play my files here, which are from my DJI Mic 2,
for those solo content creators,
it sounds very professional, and I love the way that this audio is recorded. So because I have two other cameras, I am going to bring those in now. And first I will bring in my iPhone file, and this is just a very short file and I know it's somewhere around here. So let's zoom in a little bit. And one thing I like to do before synchronizing the next file is I like to add little pointers onto my audio clips, so once they move I can realign them after all the files are already synced. So let me add a new marker there, and now if I click on my iPhone footage and I click on my A-roll, which was taken with my Canon R8, and I right click and I can come up to synchronize and I can hit OK, and now it is going to find this file and sync it up with the previous file. And I do just have to rotate this a little bit so it matches my sequence. Perfect. But now once I mute this file, you can see once I play this back, my iPhone is now synced
to a pointer, and now I am recording on my cell phone.
Okay, so the last camera we are going to sync is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3's footage. So I'm going to just grab this footage here, put it right there, and now if I hold down shift, I can grab that file and also my audio recorded file, right click, go to synchronize, and hit OK. And you can see now that my file of my audio source has moved, but my file with my Canon R8 footage and my iPhone footage has not moved. Now this happens sometimes, but not a big deal. This is why we use those markers, so we can realign all the footage here on the timeline. So I am going to just drag this file down one so that it can stay on its own layer without cutting off, and I'm going to select them. Hold shift on this one to select that as well, and I am going to just line these up with their markers again. Really zoom in to make sure my markers are aligning. Perfect, they are aligned on the frame. So now when I play this, I am only hearing the audio file which was on my DJI Mic 2, and it is synced to all my previous clips. Okay, so now once everything is synced up, I can come through and I can edit this video as a multi-cam shoot. I could just come through here and start editing
to the recorder,
and then say I want to cut to this camera, I could just turn this camera on.
I'm going to take that scratch audio on.
Perfect. Now cut back to the main camera.
on my Canon R8 and my DJI Mic.
And you can really see how efficient and how helpful this could be once you get back to the editing bay and you're going to start editing all your cameras together. So now I want to show you how to sync this footage and audio up in post in case you do not have access to a program that doesn't allow you to sync automatically. So what you can do is you can grab your footage. I'm going to just grab my A-roll footage here. And now you can grab your audio file. Perfect. And as you can see, they're not linked and synced right now, but what you can do is you can look for little peaks or little breaks in the audio to give you a good starting point. So I know this is a peak right here. I hear myself clapping, and what you can do now is I can drag this to where I hear another clap or visual clap. So if you look here, you can see I do clap right there, and that is to give myself a signal in my audio source so I know that's a spot where I can sync. So now I'm going to just zoom in right here, and I can see the clap happens right there, and that is where the spike is in my audio source. So now if I just grab this, I can move it over a couple frames or one frame in this instance, and I know my audio is probably going to be synced.
What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to talk to you about this DJI Mic 2.
Perfect, sounds good, looks great, and it looks like my audio is perfectly synced. Now let's go back outside. I'm going to walk you through some tips and some of my favorite features on the DJI Mic 2.
When recording, it is important to start close to your camera. That way your scratch audio is going to sound similar to the audio recorded on your DJI Mic 2. And you can just clap or make a loud noise. Here, I'll clap real quick. And what this is going to do is it is going to create a spike in the audio, and that way when I get into Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or any editing software, I can just look for that spike in the audio and I can sync them up, and now it is going to be really easy for me to sync on my audio between my camera and my microphone, which is recording internally. Another thing I love about using an internal audio source like this instead of using one that is connected to my camera or even connected over a frequency is I can get back as far as I want to. I can go up to 100 feet, 1,000 feet, 1,000,000 feet away, and I am still going to be able to sync this audio in post. Because the audio is recorded to the recorder, I am going to take that scratch audio on my Canon R8 and my DJI Mic 3, and I'm going to be able to sync those in post. This is awesome because you don't have to go out and buy the receiver for your camera. A matter of fact, I actually would prefer to record this way because then I know I'm not going to lose any of my audio in a frequency. And also, when you're using the DJI receiver with this transmitter, you're unable to record 32-bit. So I'd much rather record to an internal recorder like this. Also, I must say, I do love this little mic stand that I was able to pick up for my DJI Mic 2. It works incredibly well. As you can see here, I can just take it off its clip, and it is just going to clip on right here. Awesome. Well, thank you again, guys, for joining me in today's episode. I hope you learned something. As you can see, the DJI Mic 2 makes an incredible recorder, and you don't need the receiver in order to use it with any camera. Whatever camera you pick up is going to work well with this microphone. So go out there, test it out yourself. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to my channel because you know it helps my channel grow, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.